Hey, what is up, guys? So today we're filming a video for one of my subscribers who don't really go to the gym a lot but would love to go to the gym after watching my channel. I appreciate the subscribe, by the way. So I have a 2-day split that you can do either Monday and Thursday or Monday and Friday, whatever you want to do. This is going to be a full body workout split. In order for you to get the full benefit from these exercises, you need one of these bad boys. With your foam roller, you want to roll out your hamstring. You want that muscle to be nice and loose. Next up, we have your calves. Do this for each leg, about 20 seconds up and down, nice and slow all the way down. If you are into running or jogging, definitely I recommend you roll out your shins. This is something that a lot of people neglect, but if you want to prevent shin injury, definitely keep that muscle nice and rolled out. Next up, we have your quads, of course. These ones are straightforward. You can do either both legs or you can do single leg. It doesn't really matter. And lastly, we have the glutes and your back. The back muscles are one of the main muscles. Most people get knotted up. Okay, guys, I promise I'm almost done with the intro. So first, we have your shoulder stretching. I really recommend this for beginners. Again, if you want to grow, you need to be able to stretch these muscles. Your shoulder is a really complex muscle, and so make sure you're stretching your shoulders out every day whenever you get a chance to. Secondly, we have the seated good mornings. This is going to help open up your hips. What I like to do is put my head on top of my head and just come down and forward. This will really spread out your hips so that when you are squatting, you can get into a nice and comfortable depth without feeling any kind of pain. And lastly, we have your ankle mobility, guys. What I love to do is I have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. This leg is gonna bend forward and this ankle is gonna lean back like so. All right, guys, so for the first exercise here, we have the bench press. We're on the Smith machine because as a beginner, you wanna first learn how the movement works. And one of the best things you can do is follow the bar path of the Smith machine. It's pretty easy, right? You want to position the bar to where when you lower it down, the bar is just about where your nipples are. And now you can begin your sets. So we will be doing about 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps at the beginner. As you advance through the program, increase your set to about 4 and go on from there. Okay, so next up we have the lat pull down. Really easy workout for your back. What you want to do is position yourself to where your arms are about shoulder width apart, and they're not coming all the way up, but you want to just slightly keep it tight in your lats. Bring the weight down to where your upper chest is, and do again 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps, nice and slow. Again, as a beginner, you want to care more about the contraction, so you can keep your fists nice and tight, your forearms tight, and just bring your elbows down and control the weight as you are pulling it down. Make sure you get a good squeeze at the bottom of your lats to be able to feel that burn. All right, guys, so after your lat pull down, you have your lateral raises. I love to use 20s, and I love to again come straight to the side, and as well as at an angle like 45 degrees to where the wall angle would be. I do about 10 reps angled this way, and then 10 reps again, just straight back and forth. Try not to bring your hand all the way up, like you don't need to do that. Just keep the tension in your shoulders. And if you feel any kind of popping in your shoulders, then you're kind of going too far. You can, again, that's kind of traps. So we're doing shoulders, and this is the lateral raises. So third exercise, 10 to 12 reps if you can. Keep it nice and tense in your shoulders. All right, guys, so next up we have the squat. Again, pretty straightforward. This position is called high bar. This is low bar. Most people are stronger at the low bar, but the reason why I'm here at the Smith machine is because as a beginner, you're not gonna be able to properly balance the weight. So one way you can get a good leg workout in is to come on the Smith machine and just follow the bar path. Give you a bit more chance to get deep as you can. And for those of you who can't really get deep but still want to do squats, I recommend the box squats. Again, this is a really good version. A squat is still just a squat. So same way how you would come in, sit, and then come back up. And remember, keep your quads always tight doing this. Since you're not going too heavy, you want to keep the tension as much as you can in your squat. And as you progress, you can move towards the free bar. And also as your hips kind of, open up from the stretches that I told you earlier in the video, you can then be able to get as low as you can and really get a good feel in your quads. Okay, next up we have the bicep curl. If you have an easy bar at your gym, use it. If not, just use the straight bar, it doesn't really matter. You can either curl it like so, or you can bring the bar all the way up with your elbows up in the air. I do both. Again, it doesn't really matter what you do, but as long as you are extending your bicep all the way down, as you can see, to really extend it out and get a good blood flowing into your biceps, and you can get a really good pump from this one. Again, it's a bicep curl. Everyone knows how to do a bicep curl, so we're gonna move on to the next exercise now. So next up we have the tricep extensions. Use whatever bar you can, curve, straight, doesn't really matter. All you want to do is make sure that you are not breaking 90 degrees with your elbows. As many as you can. Again, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. And when you get tired, you can bend down a little bit and cheat a little bit more and get a few more reps in. Again, this is all about getting that horseshoe in your triceps. If you want that, do this exercise. And if your gym has one of these, single arm, you can also do a single arm, switch between the two. Great alternative. Try them all, try the different bar, even the rope if you have one, and just really have fun working out your triceps. So next up we have the standing calf raises. If you have a session at your gym, again, what you can do is get a 25-pound weight, position it right underneath the bar, get a good elevation to where you can then leverage off with your toes, not your toes, but like just, I'm gonna take these off for a second so you can see what I'm talking about. So like half of your foot will be on it, and then you can just get a good squeeze. And what you want to do, right, come down and then come as high as you can on your toes, and then all the way back down. So for the last exercise here, we have the leg raises. If you can do them hanging, they're much better, but again, I understand as a beginner, you might not be strong enough to hang from pull-up bar. So this is a great alternative to do. If you cannot have your toes all the way pointed up, you can bend your knees. It works the same way, but I do this because early on, you're gonna wanna build up your hip flexors to be able to do more exercises at a higher intensity. This is perfect. And then the superset is actually followed by some ab rollers. And again, I do about 15 to 20 reps on the leg raises, and then come here, try to do 15 reps if I can on the ab roller, and that's how you pretty much build your core strength. In my opinion, it's better to have core strength than actually having a 6-pack or 8-pack or whatever. Thanks for watching, appreciate the views, and of course, subscribe if you like the channel. Stay tuned for part 2, because this is only the first day for full body, and I'll do a second day for you guys probably tomorrow if I get a chance to. So catch you later and enjoy.